to Ballin' with No Balls.
Today we're covering heavy hitter baller Lucille Ball.
Hail to the chief.
Lucille was first introduced to the theatrical life in 1926 when her mother Dee Dee sent her to a performing arts high school in New York City.
Oh my god, she must have crushed it there.
Actually, her teachers thought she would fail and constantly discouraged her from pursuing acting at all.
Okay.
Set to prove them wrong, Lucille moved to Hollywood in 1933, where she became known in some circles as Queen of the B's for her small parts in B-level movies. She primarily made her income doing radio work, appearing regularly on The Phil Baker Show from 1937 to 1938. It wasn't until 1948, when Lucille was cast as wacky wife Liz Cougat on the radio program My Favorite Husband, that she became a household name. Due to the show's success, CBS asked Lucille to develop it for TV. Lucille agreed, but insisted that her real-life husband, Cuban bandleader Desi Arnaz, star alongside her. CBS, however, didn't think that their audiences would want to see a Cuban man married to a white woman.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Set to prove everyone wrong once again, Lucille and Desi took their show on the road as a vaudeville act. It became so popular that CBS ultimately added I Love Lucy to their lineup, and the rest is herstory.
Okay, CBS. Baby steps towards equality. And didn't Desi and Lucy also produce the show?
They formed the production company Desilu Productions in 1950, making Lucille the first woman to ever co-run a TV production company. I Love Lucy was the OG pioneer for modern sitcom practices, such as recording in front of a live studio audience, using multiple cameras during filming, and creating distinct sets next to one another in the same studio space.
So, basically, I Love Lucy changed the course of TV history for the next 50 years.
Precisely.
What happened to Desilu Productions after the show ended?
Lucille actually bought out Desi shares after the couple divorced in 1960, making her the first woman to now solely run a television production company. The company went on to produce The Untouchables, Star Trek, and Mission Impossible. Ultimately, Lucille sold the company to Paramount Pictures in 1967 for what would today be $125 million.
Holy shit.
Lucille formed her solo company, Lucille Ball Productions, in 1968, which produced her sitcom Here's Lucy, starring her real-life children, Lucy and Desi Jr. As if she wasn't busy enough at this time, Lucille also starred in a number of major films, such as Yours, Mine, and Ours in 1968 and the musical Mame in 1974. Her last ever TV appearance was at the 1989 Academy Awards, where she received a standing ovation for presenting an award with Bob Hope. Lucille passed away a few months later at age 77. She has been memorialized by her 2 Hollywood Walk of Fame stars for her contributions to both TV and film, and her work is on display at the Lucille Ball Desi Arnaz Museum and Center for Comedy in upstate New York. She was also posthumously awarded the Medal of Freedom by George H.W. Bush in 1989, and in 2001 she was inducted into the National Women's Hall of Fame. In response to all of her success, Lucille once famously said, "I would rather regret the things I have done than regret the things I haven't done."
Well, thanks for joining us this time on Ballin' with No Balls. I felt like that could have gone on for an hour.
It was so hard to trim down. See you next time.